Let's show you how to start a chicken farm business with low investment. If you want to keep chickens as pets or to eat, you should learn how to start a chicken farm. This video will tell you about a business plan for raising chickens, which you might find useful. Why should you start making a business plan for your chicken farm? A chicken farm has the potential to be one of the most profitable businesses in the world if it is run well. Because there aren't enough people raising chickens, it's now easy to make money from chicken farming. It has become the best way to make a lot of money very quickly. In this video, we'll talk about how to start a small farm and make it bigger, as well as how to raise chickens. Number 1. A lot of babies being born and a lot of people all together. A healthy laying hen will almost always lay an egg every day for a total of 4 eggs each week. On the other hand, the quality of your birds also affects how many eggs they lay each week. Some bird species can lay up to 325 eggs in 1 year. After 25 days, the eggs will start to develop. This means that a layer chicken has the ability to lay 1 more egg every 2.5 days. So, 500 California white chickens can have 12,000 baby chicks in just 40 days. Number 2. The chicken grows quickly. The most interesting thing about having chickens is how fast they grow up. About 21 days after the eggs are laid, they will start to hatch. About 27 to 28 weeks after they're born, they're ready to be sold in the market. This means that a person who raises chickens can start making money 31 weeks after starting their business. The numbers show that he will be able to make more than twice as much in a year as he does now. But there are some things in this industry that can't be predicted, like death and disease, which can be lessened with good management and vaccinations. Number 3. Your deals can bring in a lot of money. On the market today, the price of a bird is not so low that someone could make a lot of money by selling one. At the market, you can expect to pay between $10 and $11 for a full-grown healthy chicken. If you're the kind of farmer who can raise 12,000 chickens in just 40 days, you'll make $120,000 when you sell them all. Number 4. Eggs are also big business. Chicken eggs have their own thriving market, which also brings in money. Selling chicken eggs is another good way to make money in the meat business. Between $2 and $3 can be earned per carton of small eggs, and between $3 and $4 per carton of large eggs. There are a total of 30 eggs in each box. If you want to sell all the eggs that are laid on your farm and you have 500 layers that each lay 12,000 eggs per month, and you want to sell all the eggs, your monthly profit will be $1,500. Before you start your chicken farm, make a business plan. Before starting any kind of business, you should come up with a plan that has been well thought out. This is true if you want to start a chicken farm. A business plan is like a roadmap in that it shows the way an organization wants to go. If you have a business plan, you can get a clear picture of how your business is doing right now. Make sure to include the following in your business plan for raising chickens. Number 1. Find out what kind of bird you want to sell. When starting a poultry business, the first thing you need to do is decide what kinds of birds you want to sell. You could choose whether to buy layer chickens or broiler chickens at this location. Which one of these options you choose is completely up to you. You could also think about getting some other kinds of birds. There are many examples like the duck, goose, turkey, and others. Number 2. Find out what kind of cage your birds are going to live in. Before you decide on a plan for your chicken farm, you should think about the different kinds of chicken cages and how big they are. You might not think it's important to think about this before starting a business plan, but trust me when I say it is. How well you guess the cost of the chicken cages will affect the rest of your poultry business plan, both in a good way and in a bad one. So look at the different kinds of cages on our website and choose the one that fits your needs best. Number 3. Find out what things are interesting to you. You can't start a poultry business if you don't know what you want to do with the chickens you raise. You need to figure out where you want to take your business. Even though doing this will make you look more professional and help you focus on one task, you can still work in both places if you want to. Here are some specialized ways to raise chickens. Layer chickens are mostly kept because they lay eggs. people raise broilers so that they can get chicken meat from them. A place where baby birds are raised is called a hatchery. It makes food for chickens that other farms that raise chickens can also use. You can choose any one of these. You can mix meat birds with hens that lay eggs in your flock if you want to. Number 4. Find a good location to keep your chickens in. Choosing a good location for your chicken raising business is yet another important step. It has an immediate effect on how much money is needed to start a business. My opinion is that the best place for a chicken farm would be in the country near a main road. This will mean that the cost of land and labor will go down. You probably don't want to put all of your money into a piece of land in the middle of the city when you're just starting out with your poultry farming business. Having chickens in a city comes with a number of extra problems. The government won't let you set up a farm in a residential area because it would be bad for the health of the people who live there. Because of this, it would be best for you to start your business on land that is good for it in the country. Number 5. Capital for investment. Now that you've chosen a place, you have a better idea of how much money you'll need to start your chicken farming business plan. Write down everything you need to spend and keep track of where the money's coming from. Just like with any other business, the size of your initial investment will go up in proportion to how big your business plan is. You need to figure out how much of your budget you can spend on this project. How does one start a business raising chickens? You have all of your business plans ready, but they won't help you if you don't put them into action. We think you have enough money, so if that's the case, you can move on to the next step. First, make sure you own the land. As was already said, you need to choose a piece of land that is a long way from the nearest big city. But keep in mind that you shouldn't choose a place that's too far from the city and doesn't have a good way to get there. The second step is to build the basic framework. Your chicken farm can't work well without a good system for housing the chickens. A reliable housing system not only keeps your chickens healthy, but also helps you make more money from your chicken farming business. The main things that put a chicken coop into one of several different categories are how it is run, how big it is, and what it is used for. Here is a list of some of the most common types of chicken coops. A small amount of litter, a significant amount of trash, semi-fold, battery. The third thing to do is to buy cages. Buying chicken cages is an important part of the business because many of the things that affect the business are directly related to the size, orientation, structural integrity, and organizational design of the chicken cages. Before you go out and buy a big chicken cage, you should know how big your chickens are and how much money you have. We have a wide range of chicken cages, including layer chicken cages, also called battery cages, baby chick cages, broiler cages, commercial quail cages, and commercial rabbit cages. High Top Poultry Equipment is one of the best companies in China that makes chicken cages and other equipment used on chicken farms. Get in touch with us right away to get a free layout plan made for your chicken coop based on its size and the number of birds you keep. The fourth step is to buy chickens or other types of birds. Starting a chicken business with a chick that is no more than a day old is a good idea. Before you spend money on these young birds, you should do some research to find a good hatchery that sells healthy chicks. It won't cost so much that most people can't get it. At this point, you'll need some extra things and tools. You can add things to a chicken cage like drinkers, feeders, perches, crates, nests, lighting systems, egg incubators, systems for getting rid of waste, and so on. You can buy each of these parts separately. These costs need to be taken into account as well. As part of the plan, we will also give you the best and most affordable equipment for your poultry farm, like a machine that automatically collects eggs, an automatic feeding system, a machine that automatically removes manure, a machine that fogs disinfectant, and a cooling system. Problems for a new poultry business. One of the most profitable businesses right now is chicken farming, but you should be aware of the risks that come with this plan. There is no business that doesn't face risk and trouble. Number 1, there's not enough help from the government. Based on what we've done in the past, we may all think that the government will help us when things get tough in this business. Don't count on it though. You should expect that the government won't help you when you need it. Think about running your business by yourself without anyone else's help. Take a backup in case something goes wrong. It might help you run your business better, and if the government gives you money, that's a bonus. 2. It is a comparably big investment at the start. People say that money is everything, so you won't be able to keep your business going without enough money. Like any other business, raising chickens needs enough money. Without it, you might not be able to build new facilities that would help you make more. You'll need money to buy land, equipment for your chicken farm, food for your chicks, and to pay your workers. In all fields, you need good capital. So, before you start your farm business, you should do research on your costs and capital. We can help you save money by giving you low-cost chicken farm equipment and chicken cages. Number 3. Diseases can harm the business. Many diseases and infections can spread in a dirty workplace. Changes in the environment have a big effect on poultry. If the chicken farm isn't kept up well, the birds will be more likely to get sick from bacteria. Your chicken farm must be kept as clean as possible. A system that cleans manure automatically, a machine that sprays disinfectant fog, and a ventilation system can all help. You are not allowed to bring in dirty tools, shoes, or vehicles. Also, don't let anyone visit your chicken farm. Thanks for watching this video. Please make sure to hit like and subscribe to this channel for more.